We don't go into a cave on day one, but.
Ah, yeah, fuck it. Who cares?
He wants
Let's
to do it all.
We're hardcore.
We can actually build in here, by the way, as well, if you wanted.
Oh, there's more
fuck
shit down there.
Yeah, this is a huge fucking cave.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it?
Oh, okay, I found the cave drop.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
See that?
retrieval
See
system.
that red thing down there in the middle?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the cave drop. That has did shit in it.
Have I got any food? Yeah, what's this? Common berries.
I've got cactus, so you can eat that. That's good.
Welcome to
have
the
some of this.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
Doesn't do very well.
Do this one.
What was
You'll
that?
eat. Just eat about like 200-300 of them. Your food level is really high, so it doesn't seem like it's doing much, but just eat shit tons of them, it does.
Okay.
Even if you eat them all, it will last you a long time because your food level's so high.
Okay. Right, boss, where are we going now? I've got my trusty sword.
Alright, this way.
We could have got that gay cave golem thing. What's that?
Oh.
That's the fucking centipede.
The cave golem, not a fucking chance in hell. They are pretty decent.
What the fuck?
Might have been hitting each other then. Oh, it was an onyx. Once we're here though, I'm taking in the fucking good opportunity to get some of these good resources that are harder to get. Alright. Where's the cave drop? This way.
I think it's quite amusing that I keep farting.
What, in the game or
Oh,
real
shit.
life?
Oh shit.
Whoa!
Hopefully he walks off this edge. Haha, dickhead, he walked off the edge. Right.
Welcome. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, that was definitely worth it. That was definitely worth it.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Definitely worth it.
I told you we should go in a cave because I've played this fucking loads.
Oh, why's my mate really give me 2 sets? Hello, mate.
Come on, mate.
Hey? Yeah.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, look.
What? That's
Yeah.
got out hanging 3 hours.
Yeah.
No, they've got out
Wait,
hanging
sent me
4.
on WhatsApp.
What?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Didn't realise you get shit.
WJ13 UHF.
That it was actually on it.
Let's see, check.
We do just seem to be going deep.
J13 UHF.
Ultra high frequency.
Oh. Oh. There you go.
You'll survive, fingers.
Headlight slightly dull, not bad. A driver's airbag in a hat, slightly dull. Seems good
Oh,
to me, mate.
speaking of dull. Hey, Grumpy.
Hello.
How are you?
Knackered.
Oh yeah.
Do a little wiggle dance.
No, that's good.
I can hear the clapping already.
Yes, my butt cheeks.
No, that's good. Don't let me borrow it if you did it. Yeah, man, that's good. I like that.
I'll borrow your mum.
Oh man, speak to anybody. Bye.
Oh, look.
Mate always asks me to. Where have you gone? You're that way. How do
We
I
just
jump
seem
back?
to be going deeper into the cave rather than coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Well, you
So
like
it's
to
one
go
That
way in,
is
into
one way
the
out.
caves.
nature of a cave, my friend.
So it's one way in, one way out. Basically, we go deeper and deeper until we get what's called the artifact.
I'll go this
Basically.
way.
Okay.
Come on, mate. Uh-oh.
Did
You
you
didn't
just
die.
fall?
That's good.
No, he didn't die, but he's. Oh, there's another cave drop down there.
Uh-oh. That's what I was trying to get.
It's,
You can probably jump there, jump down onto it.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go.
Shit.
But if you can see from my stream what stands between you and the way back up. Oh fuck! I'm getting eaten by a snake.
Nice.
It's quite scary.
Oh. After you.
Drop a load of stone or something. Oh, the artifact was, and then
Yeah.
in there.
Well, you must
Yeah,
have
you
already
can-
had one. Did you steal
Yeah.
one from that person's base?
I think the golem.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I might have done.
yeah.
Fuck now. That comes back. Uh-oh. Run, Forrest.
Oh fuck! You should see this on my stream.
There's no
So
fucking
funny.
way you would just die, right? That would grab you and just start eating you indiscriminately. I've seen this
Well,
motherfucker
I've
just
got to
eat
fight. I've got to
birds.
fight. Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
fuck
Come on.
it.
Come
You
on.
know, look at
There's
this on my
Amir.
screen.
You
here.
got about 60%
Boom,
health.
boom, 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 boom.
And what's Connor doing? And what? You're watching him from above. You're just watching him die. Quickly, just throw your hatchet at him. See if it'll
Just
help.
fucking slaughtering him. I've had it. Come on.
Look what I got. Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Chainsaw.
Come on, that cunt don't want to die.
On this, and
And Connor's stream
These.
is dead.
he's just done downstairs while it updates. I think. Is this stream? Is this thing done now?
How do
No,
I heal?
I can't see his stream. It's like dead.
oh,
It's just failing to load. I can watch fingers. I can watch
oh shit.
because you've got full health. You've got 2,000 out of 2,000 health. You don't need to eat.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm a fucking legend.
You're
I
out.
can't believe you survived that. Well done, mate.
Mate, I just fucking... I'm a slasher.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, you got to find your way up.
Just press E while you're near those things and you've got those like veggies and shit, right?
Right. So, I reckon through the spooky, creepy spider webs,
Oh, don't do that.
and there's more of these bastard. Fuck off!
What's that fucking Brad? What's that
Oh,
Xbox
shit.
game?
Oh,
which
shit,
is like
there's
Honey, I Shrunk My Kids meets Ark.
I think I've just entered some sort of
Oh,
weird net.
You know what I mean, though.
I do know what you mean. It's fucked. Grounded.
Grounded. I think we should play that because that's terrifying.
There's a nest of some description here.
Yeah, that'd be a spider's nest. I think you should be able to run through it and get up.
You said that all the way through, and I've survived this long.
Oh, look, Scorpion.
Insufficient fuel. Did I forget to refuel?
I don't know how to get. Unless I just run down this way.
I don't know how to get out.
I'm gonna try and find you.
Have I got to go up?
Yeah, go up. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh yeah, come this way.
Hello. Yeah, let's be having a fucking fuck off.
Oh, there's a snake as well. That's
That's me.
Just living in
Are you enjoying the game
Flipping
then?
in
Fingers.
snake. No, it's fucking terrible.
What?
Right.
I say you seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah, I couldn't see you guys on the game, so I just quit. No matter what I did, I couldn't. Even though I was in the tribe, I couldn't see any of you.
You have to get close.
Try joining back in, then might be
I
fine.
don't know where you've gone actually, dude. You've left.
Keep running up.
Oh yeah,
You see
there.
his name, yeah.
This is where we were earlier. That's a dead end. You can't get that way.
Oh, we got to jump back across then. Oh fuck! I need to jump that. Which way? Back this way. Oh,
That was close.
I nearly went over.
I did forget because I'm
I
stupid.
nearly got murdered by like 10 insects, but fucks them up.
Is it this way?
Go this way. This
Yeah.
way looks dangerous. Let's go this way.
Yeah, it was through the spider's web, wasn't it? That was it. Then another way.
Well, Gollum.
So I'm getting crystal.
Golems.
Ooh.
Dope, dope.
I'm trying.
Ah, fuck, spider.
I thought I was walking balance. Just repaired my ship. Chatting shit.
Oh, you're there.
Which way from here? Oh, that way. Fuck, nearly fell.
Landing
This
complete.
is walking balance. That's a terrible.
Snake? It's a snake.
Little lizard.
Sure, it isn't a feature.
It's a
Right.
feature.
Oh, I see you guys now. Okay, I didn't see you before.
Maybe
no,
because we were in the cave.
No. Before this is the first time I've seen your markers on the map.
Ooh, So you're playing
still
Star
like-
Citizen reskinned.
What?
So you're playing Star Citizen reskinned at the minute then?
Then jump across this way.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Tried, but you knocked me down.
Oh, did I? Sorry, man.
That's all right.
I didn't realise. And this one? Yeah.
You are clear to launch.
Hey!
Clear to
I
launch.
am Gigantus.
See,
Freedom!
I told you it's worth going in there.
It was worth it, definitely, yeah. So I got a nice
Where's
little
the red
gun.
one? Uh-huh.
Apparently you guys should be like right next to me according to the map. But oh, I'm above you. I must be.
Yeah, I'll go through there.
Oh, I see ya. Wait up. I see ya. None of you stopped.
I'm just trying
Where
to get
are you?
out.
I'm trying to see you.
I'm above you.
Right. Oh, yeah, I think I just seen you. Yeah.
I'm watching. Like, yeah. Do I need to be down there?
Well, we're gonna try and find a way out of there.
Oh. Good luck.
Oh,
You can stay up there for now and just follow us along the top.
oh no.
I don't even know where you're gone, Brad.
I'm gonna try and find you. There you
Yeah.
are. Right. Try this way.
Yeah, it's not the way I just come from.
Not the way. You got you.
Oh, there's a wolf.
Ugandan knuckles.
Fucking dead wolf now.
Yeah, that looks really crazy to try and navigate. Not gonna lie. I wouldn't even know how to get out from there.
I'm feeling confident because I got attacked by everything and I won.
I think I found a way out.
I've got to an exit point. There's a gate as well, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to fit your dinosaurs for it.
Oh yeah, we came to that earlier.
Oh,
I'm
nearly
gonna have to
failed.
come off in a bit. Oh, he's
Nearly
got an
bedtime.
early start.
I'll tell you, got to start tomorrow.
Yeah, I
I'll be
found a
on
way
site
out.
at 7:30.
But that is only for you. Okay.
It's an hour and a half to get there.
Oh no, even worse.
Big. Okay, I'll go start it, isn't it? Put out for a bit.
Sounds like
That's
my
where
normal
I'm at.
day.
Yeah, but I need my beauty sleep, Grub.
This is true, you do, very much so.
Fingers don't take that much lotion.
It's such a big member, it takes a
You were
massive
heading
amount
towards
of
me,
lotion.
and you
What
come
the
Ogres
fuck?
have layers.
Did you say Obi's online so he can fuck him up?
I said ogres have layers. Which was correct.
What is
that?
that, like a raptor?
Oh,
Just a
was it?
raptor. This dude's left his house open. Locked. Locked. That's a shame. He sensibly locked everything.
He has now, has he?
I'm here with you. You hopped off, have you, Faldo? Yes. It's shallow enough they can run in it.
Fuck off. I'm being attacked by everything.
Oh, fuck. Let me turn around, you fucking idiot thing. There we go.
Please proceed. Please
I
proceed
think
to
this is the
assigned
man's house that I robbed all the shit out of.
That request has already been granted.
And then sort of up here we want to take like a left. Explode.
I think I'm running quicker than you.
You probably are. This is the low level one, because the other one fucking glitched out, lost all its levels. I fucking ditched it. What? Hey? Yes,
Huh?
please. Thought someone shot at me.
Is that your mum asking after me?
Not just yet. We're out for a cool base, huh?
Have a pleasant stay.
Launch complete.
I got him for you.
Nice, thank you.
Just the kind of guy that I am.
See that kind of like a big stone formation to the top right there? We'll head up that way.
Okay.
Welcome to the
But what's this
ASOP
thing here?
vehicle retrieval system.
That's the obelisk. So it's kind of where like you kind of pull things out of,
Please visit us again.
and you can start the boss fights there. There's nothing special in it. It just forms as like a console for things in the game.
It's like a raptor of some description up here.
Raptor.
Yeah.
Ah. That is a Mareximus thing. I think. Yeah, it is, yeah.
Fucking hell.
I know. When it goes into that stream attack, oh, fuck me.
Fine.
Nice. Oh no, this one wants to fucking go as well.
But you got me here, don't worry about it.
I'll fucking get the angle on the cunt. Oh no, he's dead. Alright. There should be oil up here if I remember. So if we built and there's metal spawn there, so we're close to metal, close to oil. That's a fire like those little bastard things. Like a real good time. They climb walls and shit.
I think my animal might be bleeding.
Oh yeah, they do a bleed effect. Oh, rocked on.
I've got a skull and crossbones. Can't be good.
Skull and crossbones.
Yeah. Top right of my screen.
If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
It might be. Yeah, you've been poisoned. That's all. It doesn't matter. It goes away.
Enjoying the view? Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Come around here. Park up near this guy. Your stuff should be safe. While we're off in this little corner here.
What you up to, Spike?
I'm just replacing a engine in my Vulture because I upgraded it, but I've selected one that drinks too much fuel.
What are you putting it?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Put the wrong one in. I read DPS wrong. I selected the wrong one last night when I meant to buy the other one, and the one I wanted to buy.
Yeah,
yeah. So I just I'm just going back to replace it basically.
What? Yeah, what are you replacing it with?
I haven't decided yet, because I picked one that was over my limit for the amount of fuel this thing's got, because I read a number the wrong way round.
I'd recommend going to her L4. L5, sorry, her L5.
Yeah, I've got some choice here. Get me on. The only problem is I actually found a place that sells the components, so I'm done fucked up.
Should be safe to
The Atlas is the best drive for the Vulture, and it can only get purchased in one place.
Yeah, I wanted to try something a little different.
Oh, that was a bit different.
I wouldn't go any faster than that drive.
It gets better when you start building things.
I'm not going to, because I had it and then I fucking sold it because I'm an idiot.
You a fan of Dune Fingers?
The TV series?
The movie? Dune.
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the big fucking
I don't
sandworms
need that in
there?
Why have I got two of those in my slot?
They're
That's
on
stupid.
Here.
Are they?
Yeah. So
Awesome.
So we can go out across the deserts and fucking find the sandworms and kill them.
That's right, I'll take that on. I managed to take on everything in that cave. I'll fuck it up.
But I'm still there for
the movie.
Yeah, the second one's out today, I think.
Is it?
Today or tomorrow, yeah.
What's that one?
Don't know. Probably Disney.
Probably. Oh, I'll have a look.
Netflix, possibly.
I was gonna like.
Yeah, the first one was on Disney, wasn't it? I think.
The first one's on Netflix currently.
Was it?
Yeah, I was watching it
Not
last night.
fucking done, Adam. Doon, you cunt. Watch on YouTube.
Oh.
Gotta find some.
Oh no.
Gotta find some hidden spots. On Arch, actually.
I don't even know. It says where to stream Dune, but Dune Part 2.
It says Apple, Google Play, or Amazon Prime.
Expected to stream on Max, right? Yeah. HBO. It does feel kind of like that. It's available to rent or buy, but it's not on any like streaming platform as like a included in the thing.
That'd be why it's on fucking gay Apple.
Yeah. Although there is a really good TV show that I think Apple did. There's been a couple, to be honest. Ted Lasso, if you haven't seen that, is incredible.
Yeah, that's
Mythic
good.
Quest.
Silo.
Mythic Quest is
I've
quite
heard
good.
Silo's good, but I just don't like giving my money to Apple because.
But there's a show that Lee Pace is in that's really fucking good. Oh, what's it called? Oh, gonna fucking bug me. Foundation.
Foundation,
Now,
that's good.
that is fucking incredible. With like Brother Dawn, Brother Day, Brother Dusk thing. It is so good.
That's what inspired Star Wars and things, apparently.
It's so fucking good. And Lee Pace is just incredible. He's fucking, what's his name?
I have 4 of the original Star Wars posters.
Yeah, that's because you're old enough that you're around when the
Yeah, man, you're fucking right. And they're collectible.
I remember watching The New Hope in the cinema when it was first
You
released.
bastard! I never got to see it in the cinema.
That was like eons ago.
It was 70 souls ago.
Yeah.
My dad wound me and my best mate up, Andrew Baxter, and said he was going to take us out to do something educational, and he took us to go and see
My pals there and watch every single one of the original.
Back to back. Straight through.
quite literally in 2 secs.
All right.
One
I need
sex,
shit.
2 secs.
And you can't trust
and
a
he's
fart
back.
anymore. My age, you can't trust a fart.
I think any sphincter in your body you've got to be slightly wary of. Whether it's the ones that go through your eyeballs, it don't bloody matter. They're all the fucking same.
Don't trust
They'll
fuck
start.
all.
They'll start going, don't they? Something.
That is very true,
The only
to
thing
be
is, it's something about release. It's nothing about the constriction. It's all about the release.
And you know when your cooking smells really bad, it's close. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you, boys, but hopefully my day shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, man.
I've got an oil tank system to fit.
Fair
Transform.
If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
I shall catch you monkeys tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Night, night, dude. Have a good one.
Laters, boys.
See you later, mate.
Have a good evening. Thanks, chaps.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Are you on the same server, Spike?
I've been in this one for 42 minutes.
I joined our best. I'm just going to quit the game.
Yeah, I joined on best too, so whichever one.
Must have been full. Who's on Helldivers? Who's on Helldivers? It's Wolsey.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything much exciting. I've just going Arkel 2 for a tasty little salvage now that I've got my ship's power plant sorted.
What did you go with?
Oh, I went for... I've literally just bought it and I can't even fucking remember. I'm a little bit stoned, to be honest. Not really been paying much attention to a lot today.
Where'd you buy it from?
I went to Orison. And no, it's not the VK.
Yes, because that would have been ridiculous.
Yeah, that would have been stupid, because I see the numbers. That's why I was going for something a little bit more sensible. But I picked the wrong one. I was in the wrong column for the one that I wanted. I just turned around and looked at the price. Plus, I readjusted for the fuel number that the Vulture has. I read it wrong. But that's because silly muggins here hadn't refueled it.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Which
It's always helpful.
Yeah, isn't it? It helps if you have a full tank to start off with and go, oh yeah, I know which one I can go get. And like, no, I remembered 2 bits of information the wrong way around.
Alright, back in a sec.
A sec.
No worries.
Come on, door. Open yourself.
There's
Reveal
only
your
even
secrets to
one
me.
that I would even consider. Did you get the Voyage?
I did. Well done. That's exactly the one I've just bought.
Yeah, there is another one that is a smidgen quite slower, but it does 13 million extra.
Yeah, it was a top up between the Atlas and the Voyage. But
I think I've fitted the Atlas.
I don't
Mine,
know.
I
There was something that drew me towards the Voyage. It might be just because it's a V and it matches the Vulture. You know,
Mm.
I don't know, something about it. As was bog standard. So I was roaming around yesterday, and I thought I'll go for a change. End up buying the fucking Jaeger. Like, no, wrong one. That's not gonna
Why
get me
have you
anywhere.
on Steam?
And I sold it accidentally. Who, me? No.
Do you have Steam?
I do have Steam, yeah. I just barely ever use it.
Ah, fair. I was gonna say, I don't have
Like,
it
I
on.
can open it up and let you know what I've got in it. What was I doing?
I'm just trying to think of like,
other games.
yeah, right, really.
I'd love to be able to jump from game to game, but if I did that, I'd never get anything done in any of the games that I play. I already don't with my PlayStation. I mean, I used to want to stream Red Dead 2 and
Wow, this
GTA
game's
Online,
loud.
but my mate who I used to do that with for the past couple of years, building an org with him.
I'm
He's
not
now
gonna
on
lie, I
he's
didn't
now on
hear a word
PS5.
of that.
So
Okay, let's get this nonsense.
right, now we can go fucking salvage this shit. Hammerhead, here I come. Yep, cool. Yep.
Oh my god.
There we go. See what this is like.
The graphics on this are just so good.
Ah, that's a point, Faldo.
Yes.
I don't know how much this is gonna apply to me, because obviously just using a 1070.
Thank you. And please visit
But
again.
obviously I've done the update and got the beta version. But I was going to ask you about the settings.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yes.
I know, let's try and reduce the bandwidth a little bit.
Ooh.
Brad, are you still here?
Yeah.
Where's Connor?
Straight down.
I'll put you in
stand
arc.
up. Yeah.
Put over a little bit. Ah, there we go.
Oh, awesome,
It's
Grumpy. If you want to share your screen and bring up the app.
Yeah. Hang
That's
I
going
let me
to
quit out this. I was playing Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4. Or,
yeah. Nice.
Right, so I had a play with it last night, as in just doing settings, nothing more.
Yeah.
And that's what I've got it set to at the moment.
Let me also bring mine up so I can.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. Oh, no. No, don't tell me I didn't fucking save it as I fitted the engine. Fuck's sake.
I probably wouldn't have, because DSR and image scaling are 2 different things.
Yeah.
So I would turn off that one, DSR one. Unclick that legacy scaling one. And then go apply. It should. Yeah, there we go. Remove it. You can always change the power management mode to be higher. So we're at the bottom.
So what, prefer maximum performance?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then yeah, do that. Also, go on program settings. Sorry. Just to like double check, see if it works.
Hmm.
Have you loaded Star Citizen since doing that?
No. But also, I haven't got Star Citizen in here.
No, but that should just work for generic games.
Yeah.
But what I did is I added it manually. So if you go on program settings, those three dots where it says you click that, add a program, and then find where your Star Citizen is.
Yeah, that's the thing. I did try to do it last night, but I got a bit lost. I couldn't work out where I was.
Where is your live folder?
So, isn't there? And there you go. So is it in Star Citizen itself?
Yeah, in the Star Citizen, go. We'll click that to load that. So that's what you want to add as an exe as a program. It may not work, but it should still have the global settings about the FSR and stuff.
Yeah. So I can do that again to the EPTU and that as well, can't I?
Yes, I guess so, because they are technically different exes. I wouldn't worry about it too much, but you could do it for that. Because I found it applied to it without it needing to. It's like that's the first thing that loads because it's from the graphics
So
card.
yeah, as soon as your
Unbelievable.
command center loads, it loads that default global settings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As I said
that's
to-
fine. Now, yeah, it should work. I've noticed it. I noticed especially because I turned on dynamic vibrance as well, which is something you haven't got because you haven't got an RTX card.
Yeah.
But when I turned that on, that applied to Star Citizen and other games like straight away. It loads and then the game loads, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's because that loads in the background on startup every time you start your PC.
Yeah.
That's
It's like this, like does it with the monitor, kind of thing.
This is what I've been
Almost.
doing, Grumps. When I said about my AMD control center, this is what I was trying to describe that day about what I was doing with my monitoring games before
It's
the game.
always been here, like the control panel, which has got it all on it, is still there. It's just so it's not user friendly. Makes a lot harder. Like you can do video enhancement to do DLSS on that. Resolution currently, yeah.
Yeah, you can imagine what my dropout 20 looks like, Faldo. With all of that stuff sort of switched on. Like HD, I might as well be in their bloody dome. Or on the game changer stage. It's crazy. Come on, Sheldon. Come on over here. Come on. You were here a there we go. Sometimes. Don't
Yeah, if I get the, it's going to be a couple of months now, but if I get the GPU I want to get, then it will have ray tracing and DLSS support on it.
Yeah, what are you gonna get?
I'm looking at MSI RTX 60.
That megahertz and VRAM. Talk them numbers.
Yeah, the clock speed's 1807 hertz.
Is that all? Damn.
Welcome to the ASOP
And
vehicle
it's
retrieval system.
How much do you pay? One of those going to set you back?
That one's going to set me back 295. Brand new.
That's not bad.
Thank you.
That's not bad. You go for an AMD and get that sort of the clock set at like 23 to 2500 for about the same price. Personal preference, so.
Mm. Then
I'm just gutted I couldn't get the 16 gig version of my card. I had to get the 12 because there weren't any chips for the 16 gig version because it was the back end of COVID. So all the supply chain was fucked for my card. Everywhere I went, they couldn't get them for love nor money, which is really annoying because I wanted a white one and a red one.
yeah.
But the white one I found was being phased out with one of the OTCs on it. So the cycle clock wasn't as interactive with the PCIe interface, so I would have lost bandwidth. And
Mhm.
they, I couldn't find the white one anywhere. They'd sold out as well. It was a smaller card, and I couldn't clock it as much if I wanted to. But so I'm kind of glad the one I got. I just wish I could have got the 16 gig version, just for that
Yeah.
extra bit of headroom, just to have round numbers, because 12 is a little bit of an odd number, you know. But its responsiveness with G-Sync, I think, is actually a little bit faster because it doesn't need the extra size cache on L1 and L2
Please visit us
for
again.
the 16 gig of RAM.
Bye.
So
Mm.
its access to the RAM is actually a little bit faster when it's output into monitor. So I've got
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit of a bonus there, but it will tap out sooner. The only problem.
Mm. I mean, to be honest, it's going to be like leaps ahead of what I'm running at the
Yeah,
moment. So
yeah, you'll notice the difference immediately. Like, you just plug
yeah.
it in, switch your computer on, load and start. Don't even fuck with the settings, just load in default. Be like, wow, you have a nice
Mhm.
like, you'll have a shock.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that they've readjusted that? You know, we were on about the minimum spec. Have you seen that they've readjusted what the minimum spec is?
Oh, have they?
Yeah, they brought it in line. They completely dropped the Bulldozer series of AMD chipsets on minimum spec, and they have upped the RAM for how much you need minimum for your
So what
actual
have
RAM
they up
and
the
your
RAM
VRAM.
to?
So,
Yeah. Was that
yeah,
32?
yeah. There's like this is going to be what you're going to need. So like 16, you'll just about get away with 16, but you'll have to have a
Yeah.
larger page swap file on your SSD. They've gone from strongly recommend SSD to absolutely required.
Yeah.
So yeah, it officially changed. It was like the same. Like, it was like within a couple of hours because after everyone disappeared offline, I was reading through some articles, and it cropped up, and I went to the link, and I was like, oh, that was posted 4 hours ago. All right. So, oracles of the future. The hours were correct.
Mm.
But it's true though. You do need that as a bare minimum. You can't get away with what they've been saying. It could run
No.
on now, not for a while, from what I understand.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been all right. You know,
Welcome to the
probably
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
a couple of years ago
Vehicle
or so.
select. This vehicle
Yeah,
has been
maybe a bit
collected in the
more.
following location.
Yeah,
Please
but
visit
not now.
No.
Not with everything they got in there. Not
I
with everything they're trying to push into it as
I'm
well.
gonna wait for when they turn around and say no, you actually need a desktop because you need a separate monitor to be able to run it. Like you're not gonna be able to run it on a laptop because the monitors just aren't gonna be quick enough. Or
Yeah.
it'll eat, and it'll be a game that eats your laptop battery alive. So you better be prepared to invest in new batteries for your laptop if you want to play this for any longer than like 6
Yeah.
months.
Yeah. Quite. Oh dear.
Oh, don't you set us all off. First
Yeah.
fingers. I blame fingers. He's the first
Yeah.
to fucking yawn and fall.
Yeah, he's hardly done anything compared to me as well.
I know your pictures are great. I can't believe that I used to deliver like I was only doing small diameter stuff, much smaller
Yeah.
than where you were like working on that power gen today.
Mhm.
But yeah, I used to deliver the pipe work when I was with BSS to places like that.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get we get a lot of our pipe work and fittings and that from BSS.
Yeah. So, like I said in the message, small world, fair few parallels.
Yeah.
I
But yeah.
One of the best places I did go to drop off was British Sugar at Wissington
Mhm.
because they've got towers of the stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I ended up going by like, no, I better put my lighters like completely in my bag.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't want to cause no sparks there.
No.
Ooh. No.
No, I've worked in a few places like that.
Oh, incredible feats of engineering. Does feel a bit excessive. Just because the
Yeah,
sites are
I
so
mean,
huge.
I can remember when, because my first job when I left school, I was a plastics fabricator.
Oh yeah.
So we used to make chemical and water storage tanks as well as
Oh.
fume extraction units and scrubbers and all this sort of stuff. And some of the places I've been on, and like, oh, even back then, sort of like you're talking, well, late 80s,
Yeah.
and the security and everything back then for them places was unbelievable.
Yeah, security. What security? You're lucky if it's got a fence. Maybe an arm
Yeah, and
for like getting onto into the car park. Maybe.
yeah, but it's
Oh
all
no.
sorts of stuff. But there again, saying that, I was also a firearms instructor as well. So, getting on and off of ranges and stuff like that with live ammunition.
Yeah.
And
That's a different ball game.
yeah, well, both me and my dad did it, and I used to smelt my own bullets and reload my
Oh
own
shit!
shells,
Really
and
nice.
yeah,
So you know proper weighted mixtures and stuff then.
yes.
Yeah, nice.
So, but yeah, I've played around with different bullet designs as well. So,
Do you know, I saw a very interesting one on, there's a channel that I got linked to from one that I watch. And it was a guy that had made a brass cylindrical shotgun shell with a castellated top end, like a brass cap that was like the top of a castle.
yeah,
That thing, I think he weighed, was it 36 grams, I think. He didn't give away his recipe, but he like mentions the components that were in it. And
yeah,
this thing, like, you might as well have had a 50 cal, because this thing tore through so many layers of stuff before it stopped, and the way that the brass top shredded out and open, it was just
yeah,
like the body gelatin they were using. You might as well have just not been there. It was like straight through,
yeah.
complete like sealed tunnels, just taking out like full on rod sized chunks of flesh, just being pushed out
Yeah.
the back.
Well,
Incredible.
there's I
Such a
mean,
cool design.
you different.
Uh,
I mean, you've got the normal one, which is the common one, which is bull nose, so it's a
Yeah.
rounded edge. Obviously,
Yeah.
you got the pointed. But then you've got ones which are called the wad cutter.
Yeah. No, this one it was his own one cutter for sure.
Yeah, and
But
then which is just basically a flat face.
yeah.
Welcome to the
Some of my
ASOP
other
vehicle
ones,
retrieval system.
you get the
Your vehicle, please visit
fragmenting ones, which
Yeah.
typically is a bull nose that you cut an X in the top.
Yeah.
So when it impacts, it opens up. One that's much more damaging than that is if you get a wad cutter and put an X in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to find this video and share it to you on DM, because I thought it was quite an interesting round that the guy had made, but it looks scary as hell. These guys in America are like, "What have you done this for?" He's like, "Just for fun." Like, yeah, this is very, very nicely designed. He clearly
Yeah.
thought about it. The testing that they did on it is quite cool.
Yeah.
So,
I saw an interesting thing the other day where they were I've forgotten what police force it is now. There's a police force in the UK
yeah.
that managed to find and confiscate some 3D printed
Oh yeah.
semi-automatic rifles.
Yeah,
And
3D
I
printing
watched-
was mad with that stuff.
Yeah, and I actually watched a video on a ballistics expert in the UK testing it.
Did it? How many uses did it get before it fell apart?
That they didn't disclose,
Oops.
but they started off basically with a blank,
Yeah.
and after that they did 3 different stages of blanks, and then they put a live one in, and it shot the live one, and the penetration this thing got in the ballistics gel was unbelievable.
Yeah, I've just DM'd you the castellated nut. He calls it the Rook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very cool round. Like it's very. I liked it because it was so unbelievably well machined. It's such an awkward shape to machine, and each one that he's done, you can tell the love and care that's been. But he clearly knows his stuff. It's to get the spin and stuff on it as well. Like some of the little striation marks he's got in the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it was just a triangular tear shaped scoop on that inner side. But yeah, it's like when they were firing it, you see what comes out. It's like, I'd love to have some of those. It's annoying they're custom made.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, back in those days, I mean, I had 2 air rifles, a couple of air pistols. I had a tubular steel collapsible bow and a crossbow pistol.
Oh.
Now the crossbow pistol originally came with just a fiberglass bow.
Yeah.
But I actually manufactured my own spring steel bow for it.
Nice. Get that higher tensile strength. Let it slap hard.
Yeah, it would take 9-inch bolts.
What pounds of pull was it on? Did you ever measure?
I haven't a clue. I never measured it.
Well, composites do between like 4 to 7 pounds of pressure, don't they, on the pull? From what I can remember.
Yeah, well, this was over
competitions are like 11 to 15 or something. But they're composite.
Yeah, well, put it this way. I had to put the butt of it on the ground and push it down with both hands to cock it.
Yeah, and still struggle.
And we tried it on an old railway sleeper.
Yeah, I bet that caused some damage. Those things are chunky.
I think, if I remember rightly, I think there was only about 3/4 of an inch of the bolt left hanging out the sleeper.
Oh my god. Oh, you went lengthways. You didn't go through the thick of it.
I went through, sort of like, if you can imagine, the bolt itself entered the top of the sleeper.
Yeah, so you've got it upright, like on the lengthways, like you're standing up a Kit Kat. Jesus, man, that's fucking deep.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There is, out of all the weapons I had, the only ones that I've got stored is my bow.
Yeah.
Because that collapsible spring steel bow had a 40-pound draw pressure on it. I've got that, which has got all the
Damn. That's always handy to have.
Yeah. That's hidden away as well, but the one that's seriously hidden away. Do you know what a berry pistol is?
Oh, that rings a bell, but I can't say right now that I'm au fait. Let me just have a quick ganders.
Basically, a berry pistol is a ship's flare gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had an old one of them, and I had it remachined, and that takes a 12 gauge shotgun shell.
Just the one, yeah. Quick loading.
Yeah, it's only single shot. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
And
stick one of those. Stick the 12 gauge version of the castellated Rook in there. You'll be laughing. Face? What face? Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
But going back to, because I mean, both, like I said, both me and my dad were firearms instructors for pistols, so on handguns. But the biggest caliber pistol I've fired is a 30-30.
Oof. Damn.
The single shot 30-30 round
Yeah.
thing that was. And that was unbelievable. And I shot that at Ibley.
Yeah, those 30-30s would certainly fucking take your shoulder off, wouldn't
Yeah.
they?
Well, they're old
Yeah, but
old
they're fucking
World
long,
War
aren't they?
II
Well,
ammo, innit?
Winchesters, aren't they? Yeah, old
Yeah.
Winchesters used to have them.
Yeah.
That's the old,
But yeah, I
what
mean,
is it, MGS rounds, like Revolver Ocelot. That's why he ends up having to put it across his forearm to balance it, to shoot.
but yeah, at one point we had 9 live round pistols in the house
Bloody hell.
between us.
Quite the collection. No one's arguing
Yeah.
when they break into your home, are they?
Shoot. I had a 38 special revolver. Used to use that for some competition, but not a lot, because it was absolute crap on rapid fire. I had 357 Magnum. Like I said, a 38 special and the Magnum, they were just basically just toys. My dad had a Colt 45.
Yeah, man's from the hood.
Yeah.
He is the hood.
No, but this thing is, I mean, I was 16 years old, and that 357 Magnum I could shoot single-handed.
Nice.
So I built up the muscles in it. But a guy, how old was he? He was in his late 60s, and his name was Norman, and he had been doing shooting for I don't know how long. I honestly couldn't tell you. And he was the club oracle on weapons.
Knew his
And
history, did he?
oh god, yeah. And he knew his guns. And for his training, he used to carry around a 8-pound vice with his
Was he
arms
making them
stretched
on
out.
making them on the fly?
Yeah, he would grab this bench vice by the handles,
Yeah.
and he would carry it around with his arms stretched out perfectly straight.
Oh, fuck off. No, that's got
And
to
it
burn
weighed,
so much.
and
Jesus.
yeah, like I say, he weighed, well, it was an 8-pound vice. Insane. The strength this guy had for doing it all. But again, I think he was another one. He had been doing it since he was a kid, sort of thing.
Yeah. He just knew what he needed to do to maintain being able to carry it and use some of them. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I miss my guns, I will admit. But it's back in the days where I got banned from all the fairgrounds that used to come round. I used to
Because
go on the
you're gonna
rifle
be so
range,
good, yeah.
and I got banned.
When you end up like they're losing all their merch because you're just taking all the prizes.
Yeah.
Just too good. Just too good.
Well, I had my air rifle was a 2.2
Yeah.
BSA Meteor.
Nice.
And I upgraded the spring and everything in it, and I had a 2020 scope on it. Things like that.
Any place where I'd be selling airsoft materials, and I've always wanted to go get Ukara stamped so that I'd be able to get some Milsim stuff because I love that. I love that sort of thing.
Speak to Mando about that.
Well, I've never got rounds to doing it, and if I did, I'd go to my mate Dan in Ascafie because he still does marshalling for the place in Peterborough, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, his stuff looks pretty good. I've had a go on his HK416 with an uprated motor in it that used to pull 345 FPS with it. He managed to get it to 425. but it is rated to go 550. It just has to be obviously scaled down for competition in this country or milsims. But his wife, she's got the one of the 50 cal Beretta M1A snipers. That thing will do like 3500 FPS up to 500 gas powered, but she's only allowed 8 rounds and a spotter when she does certain matches because it's that fucking powerful. It'll tear through clothing and like, it really fucking hurt. And they showed me the pictures of them, and they're breaking them down and cleaning them, and they just look so good. They really do.
But they're pretty fucking expensive.
They are expensive. Hers was like just for because she had to buy hers in 2 sets, you see, because you couldn't actually get all of it in the country in one piece. You have to buy part A, which is like your stock, your main barrel for the firing mechanism, and the rest of it you have to buy in other components to piece together yourself, because you know, gun laws in this country compared to American, particularly even though it's an entertainment like sports weapon, because it's because it's a new car, because you're Ukara stamped, you're licensed to have a replica gun. If you aren't Ukara stamped, there's only certain guns you can buy because they're the only guns that get sold in multiple colours. So even though they are replicas, they aren't like done in the brushed steel and polished metals and stuff that make them look like they're the actual fucking rifle that you walk down the street, you're just going to get fucking collared by the cops. So that's why you need to get stamped, it's so that you're not using multi-coloured, you know, plastic variants, which is a part of the safety feature for doing them. But you have to do a certain amount of hours, and like you have to actually put in a lot of time to get Ukara stamped, so that you have the privilege of buying. Like even the little, even like your Desert Eagles and stuff. If you're buying one, you have to buy it in a gaudy colour, and it's to show that if you go to a like a milsim day on a airsoft field, it shows how you're a rookie, you're, you know, unproven, and you have to do like violations or minors, and you get your stamp at the end of the day. You go a certain amount of times, and it allows you to unlock buying certain stuff in the shops on site, or ordering online, because you get like a number, you get like a reference card number, and you go on a database, and it allows you to buy other products, you see. So it does get quite involved, but that's why ex-military guys, you know, or someone like Grump would turn around and be able to go to a milsim site, and you know, it's a hobby, it's an expensive hobby, but one of the closest things we got, unless you can be a, you know, a gun instructor.
I mean, that's what fucking Mando did. He dropped 3K on those
Yeah,
night
man,
vision
like
goggles.
yeah, exactly, because they do actual, you can go for like 2 or 4 hour like capture the flag type sessions and do a couple of those, same as what paintball setup is, but it's, you know, proper milsim. Or you can go for ones that are over a 16 to 24 hour period, depending on it what the sites run, because some of them do event days and all that sort of thing, so you can do like proper one day you'll do like a seek and destroy, and you'll be one team, do a couple of sessions as that one team on that side, and then the next day you swap over. So you can literally be in forests or disused airfields and buildings and stuff for like 12 hours straight, doing a proper military simulation, but with airsoft guns. Like you have a proper tac centre and all sorts. Wicked. Oh, I've come here and I didn't. Yes, I now don't have.
We've seen currently that Brennan and like those guys.
Yeah, they're
are
in the UK. Yeah, because I couldn't get tickets for either Manchester, London, or where was there? It was like I could have spent between 54 and like 75 quid and got a ticket and gone to see him in 3 different places, but unfortunately, I didn't have the money at the time the tickets went on sale. And 2, even if I did, the tickets sold out within like a day. But all of the seats available across all of the UK tour.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah, it was and have you seen the controversy they've had in America for the tickets? because Sam Reich's dad is part and parcel of the Department for Justice in America, right? They're now being taken to the courts for the Department of Justice for breaking antitrust laws because of that ticket scalping that Ticketmaster themselves are doing for holding a monopoly on because they've broken antitrust laws, which result to monopoly. Which is very illegal in the state of California and New York and a lot of other states as well. So yeah, from what happens to Dropout, Sam Reich's dad's been able to basically push it through that no shit's happening with Live Nation now. They're being fully taken to court over that shit, which will dilute globally. So yes, it is very good news. As they said, they're not going to do it again, and if they do put on tickets, they're going to sell tickets through the Dropout store for the venues. So the only way the venues will be able to have them go there is by not having Ticketmaster as their sales place, which actually gives them more choice when it comes to sourcing out their own venues and doing their own deals, basically. So yeah, some good has come of it, but it's a shame that this time round a few people have had to suffer and pay ridiculous fees and all the rest of it. This fucking shadow purchase ticket bullshit. I mean, shit happens. And it didn't happen so much in this country, I will say that. It didn't happen so much over here, but it did still happen, just not to the astronomical prices like it did in America. Like one ticket for a second floor balcony, like a few rows back, like almost into the ceiling, was $2,637 for like 4 hours before someone snapped it up because it was the last ticket left at the Madison Garden. What's it? Considering that the Madison Garden venue tickets when they went on sale were $35 plus the PM like the fucking front of house sale for because they got a ticket tax on there, isn't they? So like you pay for the ticket tax, and then the venue takes like a 12.5% cut. Then you get your tax on top of it, and then you've got your ticket. So we don't get that extra gratuity price in our tickets. It's included in the ticket price and any VAT. So yeah, they were really fucked off of it. They put out a massive statement and everything, which I read. But yeah, no, that's good that they're taking someone to the fucking cleaners about it. About fucking time. My RKL4, so I should do an RKL4 job. Where's the RKL4 gone? There it is. Too close. What we like. Oh. The server doesn't like waypoints and QT. I would say I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised.
Good old Star Citizen.
Huh?
Good old Star Citizen.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, didn't want that. Want that.
$800 DPI. 1,400 DPI.
God, let me turn that off because that was too loud. Fucking just being assaulted by noise.
What noise was that?
Just don't know, just fucking autoplay videos and shit and stuff like that.
Ugh.
The worst.
Yeah, I'll turn all that shit off.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to. Oh, there we go. Go. What the fucking play? Oh yeah, right. Come on, piss off. I've been. What are you up to?
What am I up to?
Still on the Star Citizen.
Yeah. I'm sat here on my first salvage now. I think I might change my engine back as well because I'm not getting so much. The Voyager's alright for the speed, but the distance it can cover is so lacking. It's right.
What sort of range do you want to do? Because
Well, I've only got 593 fuel in this Vulture, right? And I kind of want to have more distance. Like I like speed's not as important. I want to be able to QT a decent enough distance for some of these salvages, right? But at the same time, I don't want to be refueling or being so worried about refueling in this thing, because that's more the concern, is the fact that it doesn't have a very big tank of fuel. So sometimes it feels like you may go somewhere for whatever reason and you're going to be touching cloth in this thing. So it does feel like I need a more efficient drive more than a fast drive. But I'm not too sure what to be looking at for it, to be honest.
you got the Atlas is a little bit slower, but 13 million more.
Yeah, I think I might have to go for the Atlas then.
So that's 77
Maybe.
rather than 64 million. Because otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere that's near that until you drop down by about, let's say,
I'm going to say
50,000 kilometers a second.
See, that's not
50,000
too... Okay, so
meters.
151 is sort of like this thing's top speeds if you want to get anywhere without losing your fuel. And, like, because I've just gone from Orison to Arc L4 and I'm almost empty. Like, I've got 145 left. So I only end up with a fifth of a tank left, jumping that distance with the Voyager. With the Atlas,
How
I had
far
a
did you go? What's the distance, do you know?
just whatever Orison to fucking Arc L4 is. It's not that far, because I didn't even go fully to Arc L4, because the salvage was just before it by like 30k. So that is... oh, fuck it, I'll just do that. Set route. My required fuel for getting back to Crusader is 437. I set the route. I am going to be travelling... Oh, I can't turn around that far. Hang on, let me get out of the seat briefly. I need to hydrate anyway. It's not going to let me do it, is it? No, because I'm now not behind the fucking wheel of the ship. Fuck's sake. Okay, bear with me a second, I'll figure it out. I know that the standard I had on, I was able to do this distance quite comfortably and not feel like, oh shit, I'm running out of fuel.
How much is its total fuel? Like 5,800.
593.
Uh,
Yeah, it's quite a small tank, dude. It's the only problem.
I'll load it on you.
Let's take this fucking point off so I can actually drink.
What's that server acting like?
It's not been bad. I've just had funny waypoint issues and QT problems. But again, only a couple of glitches, nothing to write home about. You know, just the classic map bullshit. Doesn't want to select this, and then when it does, like the QT doesn't. It's not like I'm having to do anything special or anything. Like it just doesn't lock on properly the first time, even though it says it's spooled up and it's calibrated. Just doesn't want to engage, so it's just being a bit sticky today. What I would term that.
Okay, I'm in. Where am I though? I'm back at garbage. Alright,
Well, at least you're not too far. I'm at Arc 4 at the minute, so I'm gonna hit up your suggestion of was it her L4 you said for the Atmos? Well, that's partly why I've taken this salvage, so that I'm over this direction.
Atlas.
I can refuel and go check it.
Her L5.
Yeah, okay, I'll go her L5 after I've done this. We're gonna refuel at Arc L4 station. That something dream, I think, forest dream, or I don't even remember what it's called now. Yeah, left bracket. Oh no, I can't while I'm in menu. That's annoying because that's fixed in EPTU. And left bracket whilst you're in Moby-Glass. What's it called? What's it called? Oh, Faint Glen or Paint Glen? Faint Glen. I'm at Faint Glen. Faint Glen station is where I'm gonna. Arc L4 is where I'm gonna fuel up, and then I'll go over to Hurl L5 to get the Atlas and see if that's any better.
Should be. Met. But at least like, I missed that. Oh well.
Yeah, the reason I'm doing this is so I've got some money to have a look at upgrading the Inferno.
Oh, there should be an DP2 build at some point.
There is. I've got another 3.5 gig update today that I started and then stopped because I realised the time in my scheduling for streaming. Like 48 minutes late today. But because I was being a fat pig stuffing my belly. I can feel it now though. Well, you know it's starting to feel bad, or get bad, when you can start to feel the chonk coming over your waistband on your trousers. Now, I've never had this issue in my life with the sides of the waistband. Maybe a little bit with the front button, perhaps, where it digs in when you're sat down, but never the sides. Today, I'm starting to feel the sides come over the top. Man's dad bob is getting out of hand. I need to start getting rid of this middle belly. I need to stop eating. A waistband, right? But it's got to the point where it's not technically where my hips are that's gotten fatter. It's the little bit that comes above that started to go outwards from my body because the front of my belly is starting to do it. So it's now got to the point that when I sit down, it shifts round to the sides, and now it's more the sides that are starting to overhang. And I can feel it because it's my boxers that cut in first. So it's like, okay, I'm not going up a waist size. My waist size is fine. It's the bit just above that that's starting to roll over, the old classic muffin top style. But it's only just starting. But my OCD can feel that difference.
Running so smoothly.
Yeah, it's nice in life. See, what they should do is just cap their service to like 60 to 80 players, even though it's got the resource for 100 to 120, and we'd be laughing. Fully playable game. With very few glitches. I still can't get over the glitches we don't see compared to everyone else. what gets me. So many people are like having old school glitch. From what I've read, have been having old school glitches and putting the game down because they're getting that annoyed by it. Like, what are they doing wrong, man? They've got to be doing something. It's got to be user error at that point, because they're seeing stuff that you guys haven't seen. They're seeing stuff, and this is in live, not just EPTU. They've got to be doing something on their computers that's forcing these glitches, because they're getting crashes left, right, and centre. They're getting 30Ks of all types left, right, and centre. I've seen what 30K 2-3 times in my entire Star Citizen playtime. I've not seen half the jank that I read about. Right, the
That's
stuff that
because
we
a lot of the
encounter.
jank is like outdated and not.
Yeah,
It's a lot
yeah,
better. It
yeah.
used to
But
30k all the time.
this is yeah. I appreciate that, because I started to. This another reason things put me off, because I started to encounter that point when you and Ramp were starting to go over to the EPTU, because that's what started to put me off. Because that's what I started to hit. But like you say, it's because it was more broken back then. It's not now. I don't understand why these users are still getting issues. Like, they've got to be doing something wrong. They've got to be mucking around with settings that just don't sit right with their hardware or their specific machine.
I've not seen any issues of like people's games crashing. It's just like the usual, but like the bugs of Star Citizen.
No, I have.
present
Like
themselves.
I've been reading on the Reddit. I've been reading on the Facebook. Like, people, like, and I go through the comments and see when they last posted. Some of them are posting with pictures. Some are linking to their. We should have induced half of the shit that they see right now in live, let alone EPTU. I mean, we just aren't. We're able to quite comfortably all play it and get quite far. There's just the odd things that sort of, like the memory leaks. They're going to be continuous. But we're not seeing the kind of ones that are inducing those other types of game-breaking bugs and glitches, which fascinates me. It really does fascinate me. Maybe it's because we're European and we've got European servers.
Well, it used to be like that. When I mean, just even last year, what we did for a long time was try and run the game until we figured out what the best way to run it was.
Yeah.
I did nothing special. It's just trial and error. It was just trial and error through. Oh, we found out that it runs better at this setting.
That's what I did at the start when I've run Rabbit through those settings that it took me to find to get my version up and running for when I came back to it. Like, it took a while, don't get me wrong, because I had to find out which specific settings outside the game it was that was causing it, because of the lack of optimization. Once I figured that out, in-game's not so hard. But there's all the guides from people who have done all this. People like us who have sat there and written, like, various points, people on streams, and people still, other people they're still complaining about the same thing. They've tried those settings, we've tried this, and it still doesn't work. It's like, you must be doing something wrong. Because for your game to be this fucking broken all of the time, you've got to be doing something wrong. There are guides and ways around this. Why does it not work for you, but it works for everyone else, sort of thing? So yeah, it's been really interesting to see and read. It really has, because I've not really encountered anything that's too majorly game breaking. It's just 2000 glitch, and you just got to put up with it because it's just the way it is, and it's not like it ruins everything, you know. Oh, I just have to respawn again, or I have to exit to menu and exit the game and reload it again. Right? It only right. No, you've just got a wrong setting somewhere.
Oh, I just put everything on auto usually.
I've got everything on fucking max. That's what I've done. The only thing that I have to experiment with at the minute is over in EPTU, the new rendering driver, because if I stick it on, I get my GPU resource is actually then being used. The issue I encounter is as soon as I go into the pause menu and go back, I lose my crosshairs again. Like what you had to start with when it wasn't in there. No, not every time. Just that first time I go into the menu. Do you know how I get it to return? I guess where the mouse is to get into my ship, and then as soon as I get into my ship, the cockpit crosshair loads, and then I've got it back again.
Oh.
Yeah. Then obviously you guys, I can't remember if you were in it at the time, Faldo, but I know Grumpy saw it and Finger saw it when I opened up my Mobiglass and I showed what my bottom bar looks like. You know, the lights in most places have got that sort of glow and flicker to them. That's what my mobiGlass icons do. You can still see where they are, the mouse will still go to them, but I've got like this phasing on the rendering for it, which is kind of a half cool effect for me. It's obviously not supposed to be there, but it seems like, again, it's an overlay issue for the rendering of that particular part of the game engine for those graphics that seems to cause issues, because again, it's not optimized. If I turn it off, it works fine. Or I have to switch it off entirely, go out of the game, and then just render it outside the game, and it works fine. So it's like, there's all these like little different scenarios and situations where I've got a couple of minor issues, but it still plays okay. Or when I'm on Vulkan, get this, if I run Vulkan on the render, I can run my screen and resolution like I should be able to do, rather than this backwards bullshit where I've got a 1080p it, and then upscale it to get my 1440, because I get those bars either side. In EPTU, when I run the render, I don't get those bars at the side as normal. So I actually get the correct rendering of my display resolution as well as the game resolution. Whereas I don't get that in live. How odd. But then in live, I'm not really using much of my GPU chipset. It's more pushed onto my CPU because it's not using the right rendering driver in the right way. It's just using the default. So.
Which one did I say to go to? Hero 5?
Yeah, that's what you said. Is it 4? For the
No.
Atlas, so it is 5. Okay. Is that where you're heading now?
What? Her L5, right?
Yeah, that's what you said. Is that where you're going?
I jumped them.
30 minutes. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. That's why I'm at Arc L4, or just beside it.
Right.
Because I need to, again, go to Faint Red Glen Station, refuel, so I can then jump to Herald 5 and get the Atlas. Refuel again, and then hopefully I won't have fuel issues for getting the distance.
Oh no, you should be able to get across. This is going to use quite a lot of my fuel, I think, doing this jump. Yeah. How much you got left to salvage on the ship?
I'm at halfway. Salvaging a Mercury Star Runner at the minute, so it's not exactly massive. Although I say that, I've already done 10.9 skew out of the 13 I got on board, so I'm gonna at least be able to scrape the full thing to sell. I'm not gonna be able to fucking fracture it and disintegrate it though.
What's the maximum amount of boxes you could take?
26, because I can. Is it 26? Yeah, I can do 26. So I can do 13. That's in the snapped grid. I can put another 6 boxes down the left-hand side, and then an extra 2, 4 next to the actual panel in the Vulture, and then obviously fill it with 13 again. So that's what, 30, 31 at a push. I could potentially be cheeky and try and get it closer and closer to the door, but then the issue I'd face then is like, how do I move around with the tractor beam to get there and then get back in the door to get back in the pilot's seat? I suppose I could do a really long, open up the pilot's door on the left hand side, go out of that, go into the back with the back door open, get the boxes, each box I pull out, EV it to the front of the pilot ship and put it in the hold next to the bed and stuff, and use the corridor as well. I could probably extend, if that was 2 boxes high, 2, 4, 6, 8. I could probably get another 8 boxes in if I did it that way, and make it like a 40.
I could probably put a few boxes in the back of my car, but I haven't got enough storage space.
I don't know what this is going to turn around and fracture to. That's the only thing. I assume it's going to be like an 8 to 12 skew body, like 4 to 6 skew sides, but I think it'll be like 3. It is. It like it's quite a small ship surface wise, but it's got a lot of material on it. That's what I'm finding. Whereas I did what was I doing yesterday? Was it Vanguard I did yesterday? Also take the body and the wings as well, and it left behind the missile racks that I couldn't turn around and pick up. Because they're the only thing that get left over, aren't they, from those ones? and I did 2 of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so and that I knew I could do the 26, maybe 27. It was 27 in the end because I had one box phase through the floor and disappear. It didn't even turn up outside, so I completely lost one box to the ether, became a ghost. But yeah, other than that,
Didn't even know that was a thing.
yeah, man, like, you know, because that's what the snappable grid's for. You know, when your box, when we're on the reclaimer, can sometimes go underneath your elevator and stuff, they don't actually
Yeah.
disappear into your ship. Sometimes they end up morphing and they end up outside, but then they end up where you can't select them outside. They're there, you can fly through them as if they're hollow, and they'll just stay there floating. Some things interact with them. Occasionally you'll be able to tractor it, but you won't be able to put it back on your ship.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So I don't know whether I encountered something new there, or whether it's just something that happens with the object flip. But that constitutes one of the memory leaks that you'll see. That because I had the console open at the time, I think it might even be on a video on stream when it happened. Where I said, "Oh shit, I lost the box." It literally just, it was because it was rattling at the back door. I'd put a box on top of a box, and then the third box that I was putting in front of it to start the next row, like, I pushed it too far. So the back 2 boxes went right up against the back door button, and there's a little indent in the ceiling by the door that started to push the top box off. As soon as it did that sort of half float, not snapped on thing, but it couldn't snap because it's not in a grid. And it started to do that twisting in mid-air bullshit, which then knocks the bottom box forwards into the box that I was still tractoring into it. And when it did that, the bottom box just phased through the floor and disappeared. It just went as if it sunk into it. I thought it would come back because of the way that the 2 boxes that were left were interacting with each other. They didn't. It was outside. I couldn't do anything with it. I couldn't pick it up. I couldn't spin it. It became like the missile racks, a static object. It did exactly the same thing. So I lost 1 box, but I wasn't too bothered because it actually left me room to salvage, fracture, and disintegrate the whole ship and take it back and make max cash. So I wasn't so bothered. That, and I think it was the cheaper recycled materials. Can't quite remember. I'd have to look back at the stream to find out. Oh, I'm just about to hit max storage. There it is, max storage. Cool. There. To go do some boxes. Four, 6, 8, 10, 12. I might be able to do 12 more boxes in this corridor behind.
Well, I'm coming to you now. I can shove some boxes in the back of the thingy.
Oh, fair.
I'm running a cutter though, so but still.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just to kind of just take the 1 ship, I guess. That is one thing. Although the Vulture's good, the cargo space size and the fact I can only produce 1 SKU box at a time is limiting.
I mean, I could go pick up a bigger ship if you wanted.
Well, this is partly the reason why I wanted to get this money and start upgrade the Inferno, and then see what bigger mining ship I could potentially get.
Mining ship?
Not mining ship, sorry, salvage ship.
There's
You know
2
what I mean.
ships. It's
But there you
that
go.
and Reclaimer.
Well, that's not happening then, is it?
I still reckon that they need to bring out another one, which is
I need to be having an
a
individual
medium-sized
size.
one.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure. Totally agree. Like, maybe get the MPUV cargo and make it like 5 times the size, and then stick the same mining heads on the front as the Vulture. So you've got the same capability as the Vulture, but you've got the storage capacity that's halfway between a Vulture and a Reclaimer. Because that wouldn't be hard to scale that ship up. It's basically just a cargo bay anyway with an engine.
I'll get a bigger ship out. You're like at a station. I'll just call a ship in there.